Hi folks. Well, this video is a continuation to illustrate to you on how liberals and political correctness are continuing to destroy this nation. These here United States of America. There's an elderly lady, a grandmother, 95 years old, terminally ill. She's flying, I think, from Florida to Minnesota, somewhere up north. She gets to the airport, and and I remember now, this lady's in a wheelchair, 95 years old, terminally ill. They demand to frisk her, and they do. They feel this grandmother up. Then they discover she's wearing an adult diaper, and they demanded she remove the adult diaper. So she did. To all this embarrassment. Sure, it was in a private area, but nevertheless, it was still a 95-year-old lady who had to remove her diaper. Well, the TSA is coming out now. Now remember, these are the same folks who a few months ago felt up a little girl. No problem with that, right? In other words, they feel up the children and they take the skivvies off the elderly. No problem. Well, the TSA now says, guess what, kids? There was nothing wrong that we did here because we follow our procedures. That's what we did here. And our guidelines, we most certainly did. And the protocol was followed. Yeah, nothing wrong to see here. Move on, will you? Well, you know something? History tells us this happened once before where people used that as an excuse. Well, I was just following procedures. I was just following protocol. I think it was in 1945 or 46, the Nuremberg Trials at the end of the Second World War in once Nazi Germany. Well, the Nazis used that as an excuse. Well, I was just following orders, procedures, policies. Well, the result of the trials were no one can use that as an excuse in the past, present, or future. Hello, TSA, welcome aboard, 21st century. You can now use that as an excuse. Yeah, that's what you could do, kids. And the reason why they could do that, ask yourself this. How come Israel doesn't take the panties off grandmas when people fly in their country? How come they haven't had any airlines blowed up or attempt to be blowed up recently in their country? That's because they profile. That's it. The United States, because of liberals, is prohibited from doing any profiling. So instead you say, well, no profiling. But we really are profiling. We're profiling children by feeling them up, and we're profiling the elderly by causing them to disrobe. That's where we're profiling. But the guy who has the bomb in his shoe because he's from the Middle East, no problem. The guy who has the bomb in his underwear because he's from the Middle East, no problem. Why, you can't profile those people? So this is what happens. But I blame not the TSA. Nope, I don't blame them. Because they are following procedures and protocol. I blame the United States Congress. The Congress is supposed to be the overseer of this group, but they're not doing it. I called my congressman up, Jeb Hessling, 5th Congressional District, Texas. The person who answered the phone had no idea if the congressman is working on or enacting anything having to stop these violations by the TSA. Couldn't care less. I asked when he was going to have his next town hall meeting in Texas. Had no idea. That's the staff of Congressman Jeff Hessling. For 3 years in a row, twice a year, I keep calling his office in Washington, in Texas, and they do not know when he's having town hall meetings. Do you really expect me to believe that? Does he keep his schedule secret from his own staff? Or does his staff keep it secret from his constituents? You got problems with the TSA? Congress is the problem. They're the bums who are allowing this to happen. The people of the TSA just doing their job. If Congress rewrites those procedures, rewrites those protocols, the profiling of the elderly and the young will stop. That's what they'll do, kids. All right. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.